In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to apply some design styles to a specific paragraph in your book, rather than to all instances of a paragraph type. If that's confusing to you right now, it'll make a lot more sense as we get into the video, so let's just jump in. So you can see here I've got my add card page open for my book. And what I want is to center these two paragraphs on this page. These two paragraphs are styled using the plain text paragraph style. And I could just select that here and then go and center them. But the problem here is that since I have all plain text paragraphs selected here in this third drop-down box, what that means is that this centering is going to apply to every plain text paragraph in my entire book. And that's a problem because I use that style for all of my body text in my chapters, the text in my About the Author section, and I don't want those to be centered. So what I want to do is I want to try and limit my changes to only these two paragraphs. So I'm going to deselect what I just did there. Now the normal way to activate this limit these changes drop-down menu is by clicking on the element that you want to limit changes to. But there's a little problem here. If I click on one of these paragraphs, it actually selects the strong text style rather than my plain text paragraph style. That's because the entire text of the paragraph is wrapped in an inline tag to make it bold. So how can I select this paragraph to activate these limit these changes options? Well, there's a little trick. The strong style is only wrapped around the actual text of the paragraph, but the paragraph actually spans the entire width of the page. So what I can do is I can just click in the white space next to my text, and you can see now I've got my plain text paragraph selected. And from my Limit These Changes menu, I can choose only this plain text paragraph. Now I'm going to apply my center styles. And when you're using the Limit These Changes menu, you actually have to click the Run Layout button to see your changes take effect. So I'll do that. And you can see I've got my paragraph centered now. I'm going to do exactly the same thing for the second paragraph because this paragraph is also using an inline style. It's using the emphasis text style. So I'm going to click next to that text, and now I've got my plain text paragraph style selected. So I'm going to go ahead and limit my changes to only this plain text paragraph, and I'm going to choose my centering options and click Run Layout, and there we go. Our second paragraph is now also centered.